Okay.
All right, it's a subject that I love to talk about. I'm a cyclist myself. I'm occasionally a bike commuter. And when I was younger, I actually rode a bike across the country from Virginia out to Seattle. So I spent a lot of time on bikes. My kids and I would go for rides on the C&O Canal and other places. So, and I think that the challenge for our community, we've done a lot to make biking more accessible to people, but we need to make sure that we are continuing to improve on that and making it safer as well. And the best way to do that is frankly to get and to separate bikes and vehicles. That's the way to do it. So we need to make sure that we're continuing to build out connections. I'll use an example on Route 50. There's about a half a bike path on Route 50 that ends around Arlington Forest. We ought to be continuing to look at how we can continue to expand the connections and the connectivity of communities so that people can access those. And we see that when they do, that when they have that access, that in fact people make those choices about using bikes as a transit and a commuting option. We saw with the tracker now that's been put down at the intersection of doom, as they call it, and the National Park Service tracking, that there's a tremendous growth in the use of cycling as a commuting mechanism. So I think that's an area where we have come a long way, but I think we've got a lot more to do to make it safer and more accessible. And I'll also say that it also applies to our schools, that as we're thinking about new schools and about renovating schools, we need to be thinking about how do we make it safe for children and for teachers to access those facilities by walking and by biking as well.